welcome to another one of my videos. I wanted to do a part 2 of a video that I started a couple of weeks ago, talking about this wonderful new clear stamps by Sasayaki Glitter Stamps. And there is the where you can get them. And I colored the first image, which was this one, and here's the finished card, and I'll link on the bottom of this video where you can find where I started coloring the image, and this is the finished product. So cute. So today I am going to continue with the next image, which is this one here. It comes with the sentiments. Happy birthday, beautiful, just because, happy B-day, you're so sweet, and sweet birthday wishes. So I am just going to color, I'm not going to color the hair because I already covered how I color the hair on this one, which is the same thing, just a different outfit. So I already did the skin, and I'm going to color her dress like a bee. And I'm going to use the back as my guide, although I think I may color the shoes black. I'm not sure yet. So let's go ahead and get started. So I am going to use today Y13. As always, I like to use my Copic markers, Y15 and possibly Y17. It may be a brown color, maybe to add some dimension or depth to the color. And I didn't actually pick one, so I'll see later which one I decide to use. Let's see. Well, I'll figure that out later. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the dress. So I'm going to start with the lighter color as usual. It's easier in case I'm making any mistakes. Then it's easier to fix than if I start with the dark. So I like to start first where my shading is going to go to give me an idea. These are the areas that the dress will be darker. And then it's a small dress, so it doesn't have to be complicated, so I'm going to keep it simple. And let's see how this is here. I'm going to look at the back of the package. Sometimes I want to look at the back of the packaging just to see how it goes. Alright, so this are the sleeves, then the middle section, and this was already black, so I don't have to color that. And then this layer here will be dark, and then this ruffle here, we'll keep it yellow. Okay, so now I'm going to go with my second darkest, which is Y15, and I'm going to go over what I just colored. And then you'll see later how this all pulls together. So we're going to pretend that the light is shining on the side, so whatever is on the side is going to be darker. So I'm just going to try to follow here something that makes sense, possibly. And we'll leave that at that. And then my darkest is going to be Y17, and possibly I will pick one of the browns to make it even darker, but we'll see. I'll think about that as I go. And I'm just trying to decide where I want those areas to go. And I'm going to again go back down to Y15, and I'm going to pull this dark color out just a little bit and help blend it out a bit. Basically following the drawing line, the lines that have been drawn already. Just extending the dark color out a little more. Okay, then I'm going to finish up with the lightest Y13. And I'm going to color the rest of the dress. I'm just going to go over the dark color and pull some of it out to the sides. And I'm just working it to where I think it looks good. And then the bottom here, doing the same thing. Sometimes instead of going from here to here, I actually pull the color inside so I don't lose too much of the dark colors that I added. Sometimes we keep adding layers and layers of color, and then our definition, what we're trying to do, disappears. And then if I think it has disappeared a little too much, or if I want more contrast, then I can just go back in with a darker color, or even add a little brown, because you know brown and yellow, they go together. Or I could use this one here, the YR. It has a little bit of red in it. It's YR23. And see how that works. If I just want to add, and you just want to add a little bit. Although I sometimes get carried away. Can help myself. And then I go back with, I think I may try with the Y15 and see how that looks. Let's try this one and see if it works good. If it does, it works very nicely. So I think I'll skip Y17 and then go directly to this Y15. I think it looks quite nice. Just pull that color a little bit. And then go, well actually I was using Y13, was I? No. And then just finish off, just a dab there and a dab here. All right, so I think I'm going to leave it at that, and then I'm going to go to the, the ruffles here. I want to make those dark, just like the middle of her dress. So I'm going to go with N4, which is a neutral dark gray. And I'm going to go over this here because when I inked it up, it wasn't solid. So I'm just going to go over with my dark Copic marker. All right, and then I'm going to go over the ruffles. Oops, sorry, I'm a little off camera there. And I think my N4 needs a little bit of ink, so I'm just gonna make a jump to, let's try N6 and see if I need to go even darker. I may not need to, but we'll give it a try. Let's see, I'm trying to follow the folds of a dress, which sometimes can be a challenge. And I want to put as much dark as I can because let's see where the next one here is. Let's see if my N4 will blend well because I'm running low. I need to refill this marker. But yeah, I think I'm gonna need to add more dark because this, you can't really see now what I was trying to do. But that's no problem. I'll just go with the darker marker. I have N8 right over here. We're gonna give a try and add some more dark in here and then just leave some highlights in some of the areas. Just kind of play around with it and see how it looks. And I think I'll leave it at that. I don't know if you can tell what I was trying to do here. I was trying to leave some highlights in between for the pleats so you can see actual pleats. Okay, so that's that for the stockings. We can do some black and also some yellow. So I am gonna do that one black, this one black, which means I'm gonna have to do the shoes brown. So here I already have black in the middle here, so I have to do the other ones yellow. So I am going to do Y15 here, and then here and here, Y15. Okay. All right, so let's see. So the shoes, let's go ahead and do them brown. They could be yellow, but I think that'll be too much. So why don't we do YR23 instead of brown? I'll do YR23, the higher colors I have, which are YR24 or 24 and YR27. That's kind of a nice honey brown, right? So let's start with YR24. And I think, no, that's fine. So we're gonna start over here. And like I said, this is the first set that Sasayaki Glitter Stamps has released of their stamps, their line of stamps. They normally have just digital stamps, but this is the first of, I'm hoping, many, many more clear stamps, which I love. Inking up a stamp and just pressing it up against the paper. It's just something about that I love. I mean, I love digital stamps, don't get me wrong. You can shape them any size you need, but there's also the option for the clear stamps that I love too. So then I'm gonna use YR27 just to add some shading. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it simple. And I'm just gonna go over some of the areas. I'll try to keep it just a little bit, not too much. And just add some shading here because it's the back of her foot. Just very simple. And of course here, this is also the back of her foot. And then I'm going to use YR24 just to blend some of that dark color out. And these two colors are very similar, sort of. So I think I am going to use the YR. See, because if I go over all the way, you're not going to be able to see much of a difference, see? So I'm going to have to go back with YR27 and add a little more dark. All right, so let's go a little darker here again. Just to add a little more to this, because it looks all the same. Okay, and then I'll leave it alone there. And I'm going to go with YR23 to go over the white, because we don't want it to be just white. There. Okay, so I'm assuming she has a little honey in that bucket. Oh, I need to do her little thingies on the top, whatever they're called. So I am going to use Y13, and I'm hoping I'm not making this video too long. And this coloring, the stamps are for just to have fun, you know. Don't get too stressed over coloring stamps. Just try to find whatever works best for you and go with it. That's what I'm doing here. Just having a little fun. Just adding a little something there. And then maybe soften it with this one. And then I'm going to also leave this alone because it looks so cute, and I'm probably going to add some sparkle to that. Oh, and this here on the hair, I will color it after I decide what color I'm going to do her hair. So the honey, I will use a, let's see, I want something more of an amber color, and that would be this one. The YR23, I think it's more honey color. So I'm going to put some of this here for the honey, and then I'll decide how to color the bucket later, because I don't want to make the video too long. But I just wanted to show you how I colored the dress, the pleats, and this area here that's black and the shoes brown. So I'll probably color her hair brown or choose another color, since the other one I did has brown color, so maybe it'll be black because she's a bee, sort of. So I hope you like my video, and I hope that you leave a comment and subscribe for more videos and coloring and crafting fun. And again, this is the stamp set that I'm working on, and this is from Sasayaki Glitter Stamps. You can get the stamp right here, and I'll put on at the bottom of this video, I'll go ahead in the comment section, I'll go ahead and put a link to them, and also to the colors I used, and a link to the video I did to color this other image. Thank you so much for stopping by, and have a great day. Bye-bye.